Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have the final I Am Custom Color and Pampered Polishes collaboration to share with you today. This is a bittersweet moment because I have collaborated with I Am Custom Color many a times in the past, and this final one is very near and dear to our hearts. It's a charity collaboration. So the charity I Am Custom Color is going with is the Ocean Cleanup. That's something near and dear to her heart. And then the charity that I'm going with is March of Dimes. My firstborn Sebastian was born 12 weeks early. I had him at 28 weeks. So it is a super close thing to my heart as well. So these polishes will go on sale October 12th. They will each be $12. Mine will be $12, hers will be $12, and then $2 of each bottle will go to the corresponding charities that they represent. So she made one polish per charity and I made one polish per charity as well. So the I Am Custom Color polishes will be available on the I Am Custom Color site, and the Pampered polishes will be available on the Pampered Polishes site. In the description box below I will link both sites and both Instagram pages. I will link the pages for more information on the charities we're representing, and then I will link my Instagram page where you can see more swatches of everything from this release. I think that's all the information. So we have 4 polishes to look at today, and let's go ahead and get started. So starting with the I Am Custom Color contributions, we have Momma Knows Best, and this is described as a hot pink hollow with tons of purple and blue shimmer and violet ultra chrome chameleon flakies. So here's our first coat of Momma Knows Best. So this one covers really well here on this first coat. I can still barely make out my nail line, so I am going to go in for a second coat. Formula is good, smooth, no running or pooling or staining. I Am Custom Color tends to stick on the thicker side of formulas, but they're not so thick that they're difficult to work with. They do kind of just stay right where you put them. So here's our second coat, and that does cover completely in 2 coats. This one is going to dry dull and with the slightest bit of texture, so you will want a glossy top coat to finish this off. Nothing in here is super difficult to remove, but it's not going to be as easy as like a cream would be to take off. So there's 2 coats. Their contribution is called Microplastic, and this is described as a dark royal blue jelly with iridescent rainbow flakies and hollow flakies. Here's our first coat of Microplastic. So this one is a little bit sheer here on this first coat. Formula is the same, very smooth and easy to work with. Again, no running or pulling or staining on this one. Nothing to me represents the ocean quite like a blue jelly, so I am totally feeling the inspiration behind this one. This is going to be nice and 3-dimensional on the nail as well. So here's our second coat, and that does cover completely in 2 coats. This one's going to dry down dull, so you'll want a top coat to finish it off. Nothing's going to dry textured, and if it does, it's going to be the slightest bit from those larger flakies, and nothing in this is going to be difficult to remove either. So there's 2 coats. And then moving on to my brand, we have Catch the Plastic, and this is described as an oceanic blue jelly loaded with a rainbow of different color glitters as well as holographic flakies. Here's our first coat of Catch the Plastic. So this one is pretty sheer here on this first coat. I think the formula is pretty good. I didn't have any kind of running or pooling or staining on this one. The glitters are easy enough to get out. You do need to build this one up in 3 coats. Again, it kind of goes back to that whole I associate the ocean with these blue jellies, so that's why it's more of a jelly. It's going to be nice and squishy, nice and buildable where it's 3-dimensional and you can see through to each layer kind of deal. So this one's building up here in 2 coats, obviously not completely opaque, so I am going to go in for a third, but you can see all of these little added elements throughout each layer, and that's more so what you're building up than the base color. But the glitters are easy to manipulate as far as spreading them out evenly across the nail goes. So here's our third coat, and that does cover completely in 3 coats. This one is going to dry with some texture, so you will want 1 to 2 coats of a glossy top coat to finish this off. I would recommend a thicker glitter-eating glossy top coat to finish this off, and removal is going to be pretty difficult because of all the glitter that's in here. So if you don't like removing glitter, I would recommend a peel-off base coat. So there's 3 coats. And then lastly for today we have 2 pounds 2 ounces, and this was named after the weight my first child was born, Sebastian. He was born at 2 pounds 2 ounces. And this is described as a bright fall purple with red undertones, a strong red shimmer that shifts gold to green, and a warm toned ultra chrome chameleon flaky. And here's our first coat of 2 pounds 2 ounces. So this one's a little bit sheer on this first coat. This one does have more of a crelly formula than a jelly formula, so it will build up to opacity quicker than the last polish. Formula is good though, smooth, no running, pulling, staining, anything like that. The shimmer that's in here stands out nice and strong, even here on this first coat when it's not opaque. So here's our second coat, and that does cover completely in 2 coats. Nothing in this is going to dry textured, and it will dry decently glossy all on its own. You will want a top coat for longevity purposes and to just make everything look nice and cohesive, but nothing in this is going to be difficult to remove either. This one is also going to look really pretty matte. So there is 2 coats. So from A.M Custom Color, Microplastic is my favorite. I love the iridescent flakes that are in here. They shift really, really beautifully in this deep oceanic-y blue base. I love the hollow little flakes that are in here. I think this one is really, really beautiful, built up, and even like against my skin tone where these more like primary blue colors don't particularly look good, but I think the shiftiness from these flakes really, really makes it look beautiful. So the Microplastic is my favorite from A.M Custom Color, and then from my brand, Catch the Plastic is my favorite. I think that this was a lot of fun to make. Pairing it with these fun different color glitters and the base color and the hollow, this one was just a lot of fun for me to make. So Catch the Plastic is my favorite from me, and then Microplastic is my favorite from A.M Custom Color. And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these polishes. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.